Everyone has a unique gift, and Mike, the creator of the 1NELife podcast, believes most people don't know how to use their gifts or what they are. Mike wants you to see things from a different perspective and be true to yourself. The 1NELife podcast unites the world through art, fashion, music, and film. It inspires, motivates, and creates positive energy, love, and compassion to all communities and creates an equal playing field for all. On the 1NELife podcast, they cover topics like building relationships, overcoming adversity, habits of healthy people, and much, much more. We only have one life to live. Be yourself and live your truth. Add the 1NELife podcast to your playlist. That's the number 1NELife. Available on Spotify, Amazon Music, Apple Podcast, and your favorite podcast platform.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the 1NELife podcast. I am Mike MIC Reed, and today I have in studio Nicole Stevens from Dip Chocolate Creations. How you doing today?
Good. How are you?
I'm excited. I am literally excited because I'm back.
I know you were gone for a minute.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I took a break.
Yeah.
I took a break unexpectedly. Only because, I honestly, after the 100th episode, and thank you, by the way, for that, the 100th episode that you came up with and did. It was like really special.
You're welcome.
I got emotional afterwards. I had to reevaluate a bunch of stuff.
Did you? And that's why you took a break.
I had to take a break.
It's just too much.
It's too much. I gained weight. I had to reevaluate myself.
Dumb.
Nah, but seriously, on the seriously note, no, you know what? I did take a break, only because I was doing a whole lot. After that 100th episode, to even do 100 episodes is a lot. And it's a big deal. It's a big commitment because it's not just being here on Fridays when we do this. It's committing to, the weekends, doing all the promos, Monday uploading it, and then scheduling, everything. What's up, Vanessa? Uploading and scheduling people. Like, it was a lot of work. But I did it. I'm glad I did it. I'm excited. But also, I was trying to scale me, not my business per se, but to scale me and my reach and the things I was doing in the community. Like for instance, everybody know I'm a director for the Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. I just finished my CAP program, my CAP class for positive psychology. And I was trying to do a lot more with both those organizations. And I learned something.
What'd you learn?
I learned that time is very valuable to me.
It is very valuable. You told me that before.
Yeah, I've had a conversation with you about it. And I had a meeting with a good friend of mine, and because I was working on a project with her as well. And I was telling her all the things I was doing, and she had asked me, she was like, hey, Mike, do you really have the time to do all this stuff? And I was like, yeah, I have the time, because, it's all like we work for ourselves, so we can't have the freedom to do more, right? And I was just like, yeah, I can do this and do that. And she was like, are you sure? And I was like, yeah. But then I had to, I went home and I thought about it, because the way she asked me questions really gets me thinking. And that's why I kind of like talking to her, because she really gets me thinking. And I think, and I started like a bunch of stuff, and I had to really think about, is it serving me? Or was I just serving everyone and everything else, but it wasn't really serving me? Then that's when I started to think about the time and my value, what I'm worth, and it wasn't worth my time. And I had to scale back. So I had to, unfortunately, step down from a couple of projects. Because it wasn't. Because one, and you guys know I'm always honest, and I speak the truth. I don't do drama. I don't do messy situations. And it's unfortunate that, working with the community, a lot of times it can get messy. And it can create a lot of drama. One thing that I noticed is that you really can't have a bunch of leaders in the same room trying to work on the same project.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like it in theory, you would think, wow, all these leaders that do great individual things, it will be great for this certain project, right?
Yeah.
But it doesn't work because everybody has their own way of doing things. You got egos that come into play.
It's too many cooks in the kitchen.
Too many cooks in the kitchen, right? And it's unfortunate
Yeah.
because as individuals, everyone is great, right? But it just gets messy.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to step away. And I'm not, not saying that I won't revisit any of those projects later on down the road, but trying to get them started while I'm still trying to do my own thing was a little bit too much for me. And it made me take a break even from this, which is unfortunate. And that's what I meant by, my time is valuable because look what it just did to me. Like I really wasn't motivated or wanting to do a show.
I feel like you were pouring so much of yourself into different things, but you weren't getting anything back.
Right.
So that's why you needed to take a second, reset.
Mm-hmm.
That way you have something more to give.
Right.
Yep.
Absolutely.
So what are you working on? What are you excited about then?
I'm excited about my dipped chocolate Oreos.
Are you?
Yes.
Yes. What are your dipped chocolate Oreos, Mike?
Oh, man, this amazing woman named Nicole Stevens, who is the creator and founder and just creates these magical candies.
She sounds pretty great.
Dipped chocolate. She is. She came to me with this idea, and we did a live, and we spoke about, doing marketing campaigns and sponsorships and collabing with other people. And this is part of what I was speaking about on that live is that, like, you came to me with an idea, and it was real simple, and it cost us a lot of money, and we just put it out there, and it's just like that's what you do to expand your brand. It just collab with people, and it just starts with a conversation. Mm-hmm. Like I always say, conversations. If you have a healthy conversation with anybody, it can kind of help any situation. You never know when you sit down and you talk to someone what can come out of it. And you approached me with it, just like on a few things. We collabed on the 100th episode. We're collaborating on. I can't even talk right now. We're collaborating on a few things right now. Yeah. We're actually collaborating on another thing from my other show, Road Bar Talk. And you just never know, like just having a conversation, what will it do? Like you never know where it's going to lead to.
And it can be real simple. It doesn't have to be complicated.
Right.
It can just be simple ideas. You just run with it.
Right.
Yep.
So I'm grateful for that, and I think I'm getting back to everything that I love to do without me, getting overwhelmed with things. I think that's what it was. I got overwhelmed with everything I was doing, and like I said, with the drama and the messy, like it just takes away from it because
draining. It's draining.
It is draining because you want to help people and you want to do things good for the community, right? But when you just add all the mess and the drama, it just makes you not want to do it. Mm-hmm. And it's unfortunate because I think our community out here really needs everybody. Because like I said, and I've said this in board meetings and I've said it in other meetings, that everybody that I've worked with and even, communicate with, every business person that I know out here is very successful in their own rights. Like their own businesses are booming and they're doing great. But it's just unfortunate, like, when we come together to do certain things, like, it gets tricky. Mm-hmm. And I wish and hope one day that we can, be able to get through all those obstacles. Mm-hmm. And it is an obstacle. There's challenges and obstacles, and I know we will because I know everybody has, like, I look at intent. Everybody has great intentions, right? So that's what I look at. Sometimes things. Hi, Blinky. How are you doing?
Look how she's been here for like 10 minutes and you didn't acknowledge any of her other sounds, but she dropped something and then you're like, that's the one I want her to claim.
Yeah. It was loud. You got to acknowledge it.
It's only because you're trying so hard to be quiet. That's the only reason why it happened. You're fine. It's okay.
What was I saying?
I don't even know.
Oh my God.
Well, you were just saying that you hope that everybody can be able to come back together, and I don't know, something
Well,
like that.
no, I mean, yeah. I mean, I think, everything doesn't always work out, right?
Right. Mhm.
Like, and I had this conversation. We talk a lot lately.
We do.
But they're great
We
conversations.
talk every day, Mike.
No, but they're great conversations, though, and I appreciate them. Yeah, everything doesn't always work out. I think, and I think another thing that I learned is when you understand that nothing lasts forever, and it's not to be negative about anything, but it's just being, practical and understanding life. Like nothing does last forever. So you have to enjoy your moment. That's why I always try to tell you that I'm a moments person. So when it comes to like working with people or projects, like every project's not going to be a win. Sometimes you're going to come across challenges and obstacles, and it's okay. Maybe sometimes you need to put a pin in it and, rework it later, or, every project has its time and place. Mm-hmm. So maybe for that moment, okay, it's not working out, but maybe it just needs some time. Maybe you just need to, take a breath and let it sit for a minute. And, maybe it's just missing a small piece of the puzzle that we just don't know what that is just yet. Mm-hmm. But if we just give it time and have patience, it'll come later on down the line. Yeah. And it's okay. Let's move on to the next thing. And again, maybe later on down the line, we can pick back up with it and it works out.
Mm-hmm. I feel like not everybody works well together either. And that's not necessarily a bad thing.
It's not.
Just some people you don't click with in that way.
Right.
And it's just a lesson. It's just some people you click with in certain ways, and some people it's just not in work life.
And that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, and that's okay. I mean, you might see somebody that you be like, wow, they're doing great. And you might, I want to work with them. But maybe the way you guys work is totally different. And it's okay. We're all different. And that's it's the one thing we have to understand with life. We're all different. And it's okay to be different. Mm-hmm. We're not going to always click. We're not going to always be on the same page. But that's okay.
It is okay. Yep, not everybody's compatible.
Yeah.
It's not wrong. It's just what it is.
Right.
Yep.
Well, we click, though. I like our clickers.
We do. We click.
Our click. I like our click.
Our click? Do you like the word click? You're saying it a lot right now.
Because I feel like we need our own sound. Like our click. Like, what is our click? What does our click sound?
I don't know. You want me to like make a sound right now? Or what it is?
I mean, because we already have the song. Remember, M to the I to the C, and you're N to the I to the C, OLE. Wow.
I don't know. So what else are you excited about? What else is new? Do you have anything else new you're working on? Anything you're planning to work on?
What else is new?
You won a new award.
Oh. Wow.
Da-da-da.
Yes, and that's actually why I put that right there.
Yeah, I know. I'm like looking at it. I'm like, what else?
Like,
what
whoa,
else is? What else is
gonna
new?
Get to it. I was gonna get to it. You know what? Yes. Congratulations. They haven't announced any of the winners yet for the 2024 AV's Best.
Correct.
But congratulations to everybody that was in the categories, because even though if you didn't win, you're still a winner because you was on there, right? Mm-hmm. Like myself, I wasn't on there. We discussed that. But
next year, we'll figure it out.
But someone real special to me actually gave me this plaque, and wow, it was pretty amazing. It says Rose Best Podcast 2024. Mm-hmm. That was pretty amazing. This woman is so amazing. Like, she heard me say that one day on the show, and she went out and made this plaque for me because they didn't have a category for podcasting on the AV's Best. AV's Best. We need to talk. But you went out and you did it, and I appreciate you for it. Thank you.
You're welcome. It should be a category, though.
It should be.
It makes sense for it to be.
Yeah, I'm not the only podcast out here.
No, you're not. And, there's a lot of little categories on there that I feel like are even a smaller scale. Like, there's a smaller need for them. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Than the podcast. So, no, it should be on there. I'll bring it up.
Okay. You got a connection? Because you won last year.
I did win
so
last
I feel
year.
like you know people.
I know people.
So you should make a.
I got a connection
You
or
got
two.
a connection, right? Yeah. I feel like you and I.
I'll talk to my people.
Yeah, talk to your people. I mean,
No, but for real, I will talk to the people that I do know. We'll see.
I mean, I'm pretty sure they'll listen to you. You won last year.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, you win this year. Because I voted for you every day, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. I reminded you every day.
I know. I got a good morning wake up message. Don't forget to vote.
Yep.
And I did it.
Good.
So I feel like if you win,
I owe it all to you. Is that where
all
we're going
to me?
to?
I mean, not all, but
is that where we're going with this?
Just a little bit, you know. You know what? Early in the morning, you know.
Did the votes count like double if you did it early?
I contributed.
You did. You contributed. Yeah. No, I do. I appreciate every single vote. They all mattered a lot.
Yes.
Yep.
So what's new with you? You know it's never about me, so what's new with you?
There's not a whole lot. Like I said, we're working on the Oreos with you. So we have those. So we have the Oreos for a cause, where the Oreos will go, the sales for those, they go to support you. The Oreos that are the pretty little poppy ones go to support the store. You and I are working on a couple of things too, more collaborations with that. And that's kind of it. There's just a lot of stuff in the works, but
I feel like you're matching me today. I don't know what this is.
I think you're matching me.
Like somehow we came up with the same colors. Like this is pretty. What is this? Is that our sound?
I guess that's what it is. You knew what I meant, right? So
you're silly.
So that's why we matched.
Anyways, you seem happier too.
I seem happier.
Smiling, laughing more lately.
Yeah.
What's new in your life? I know. I'm bad.
You're a mess.
I'm a mess. I know. I am.
You're a mess.
Hey, but you know what? Let's talk about more community stuff.
More community stuff.
What is it with what do you think? I mean, like you were saying like earlier, working with different people is like we don't click, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what is it that we can do just as a like for instance, if we don't work well together, right? Mm-hmm. But there's something that we still can do, right? We can still support each other, right? Mm-hmm. What else can we do in collaborations to support an organization, even if we can't, be there physically and work with them?
I know something that I do is a lot of the smaller businesses, when they reach maybe certain milestones, or maybe like Instagram followers or like an anniversary of how long their business has been opened, they'll do giveaways for things, or whether it's a giveaway for that, or they do certain giveaways for maybe a cause that they're having or for their events. And so something I like to do is I will always give one of my products to help support their giveaway. So even if it's somebody where maybe our businesses just don't really go together in a way that we could actually do like an event or a collaboration or something, I try to at least always give to something like that. And so that's a way to show support. It helps them out, and then it helps me too.
It puts your names out there.
Exactly. And so just off the top of my head, I think that's one thing, is just helping to support people's giveaways or their events and things like that they do.
I like that.
Yeah.
Just simple things.
Mm-hmm. It's real simple, and it doesn't have to be something that costs a lot of money. Just one of the products. They can pull something from the shelf if they want, or reach out to me for something specific. Some people have asked for maybe something where I can do like the theme of their brand, like Emily with her insects and everything. So we designed a special candy bar just for her, because you don't think about bugs and candy too much.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, where are you going with this? Insects and candy.
I mean, unless people, I don't know, don't people do like those candied crickets?
Oh, yeah.
But that's not up my alley. I'm not going to.
You don't want dipped chocolate crickets?
No. I mean, not today.
You might go viral on that.
It might, though. I know. As I'm saying no, I'm like,
might.
A little protein boost. And then. Wow. But anyways, no, that's not what we did. We did a special candy bar for her. And it didn't take very long, just doing it the theme with her brand. So just things like that. So then even if you can't necessarily work directly, it's like an indirect way to help support.
I like that because, yeah, like you say, not indirectly, but an indirect way of supporting and knowing that you guys probably won't do a lot of collaborations, but you still, you know, are supporting and you're helping yourself at the same time because you're investing in yourself.
Exactly.
So it's a win-win. So yeah, I mean, it's good. I mean, it is hard, you know, doing a lot of community stuff, but it definitely is a win-win. It's definitely something that we should all continue to do. Like, even though I'm not, you know, part of these couple of programs that I'm not heavily involved in anymore, you know, I'm still a part of it.
Yeah.
And I still want to help. I just don't know what that is just yet. Like, I don't know what it looks like just yet.
Yeah.
You know, but I love what those two organizations are doing. And I will continue to support them in any way that I can. And whether it's that me being there directly, indirect supporting, or indirectly, I just don't know what it looks like just yet.
Support is support.
Right. And I'm just kind of taking my time with it now. You know, because just going back to time and value, you know, even like with relationships, you know, friendships, whether it's friendships, business, you know, any type of relationships, I feel like people really do need to look at themselves and what their value is. Because once you, and I don't know if it's because I'm older now and I really look at time, like time, hold on. I'm definitely editing this part. My screen went blank.
Just leave it.
Just leave it.
Just leave it.
Oh, it's being
real
raw?
authentic.
We're being raw?
Yeah.
Okay.
Isn't that what
She
you
said
say?
we're
You're
being
real
raw.
authentic.
I am. So whatever.
There you go.
Hey,
We did
y'all,
our
so-
live video earlier. No special anything.
Yeah, we
It's the
did
theme of the
we did a
day.
Nicole live.
A Nicole live.
Anyway, back to my valuable time. The older I get, you know, I really do look at time because, like, even like for instance, and I think it's funny because somebody would try to start some drama argument with me, right? And I really had to like think about, like, if you give someone, let's say 5-10 minutes of argument, right? That's 5-10 minutes you're not getting back. Like, is it worth that's not worth my time. Right. Like, I could be doing something else more productive with my time in that 5 or 10 minutes that's gonna, you know, help me grow or, you know, at least enjoy my 5 or 10 minutes of my life, opposed to giving it to, you know, that person that's arguing with me. Like that's why when people try to argue with me, like, I completely ignore it because it's like, I'm not giving you that time. Like, my time is valuable, and I'm not just about to give it to you over something that's not helping me, you know, move forward in life.
Yeah. It's not helping them either.
Yeah. Well, they don't know that. Like, stupid people don't know that. I like to argue. Like, I just don't know. So that's why, you know, time for me is very valuable, even when it comes to projects. Like the one project, I like step down like immediately. Like, the first sign of drama, I step down because I'm not about to sit there and just be a part of something that I know is not helping anybody, right? And that's something that I look at it as well. Like, if I know it ain't fulfilling for me or serving me, then I'm really no good to you or the project. Because for me, if I can't give 100% of me, like, even if it's 80%, right? Like, that's not doing it any good. Because now I'm half-assing it, right? I don't like to half-ass anything. So if I'm doing that, I'm not doing any justice for you or the project, nor myself. So therefore, I need to step down.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Right, and I feel like people should, like, really value their time and even themselves. Like, look at yourself and, like, what is your worth?
When you spread yourself too thin, then it's just you're not doing anything well.
Right.
Better to have your hand in just a few things, be able to give yourself fully to it.
Right.
Yep.
That's what I believe in. I feel it.
Yep.
So what else?
Were you asking me?
Yes.
Oh, I thought you were
Nicole.
looking at your
I heard you
your
became.
notes.
I heard you became like the new manager of this very important person.
Oh yeah.
Did you want to talk about that?
Do you want to talk about it? It seems like you want to talk about it.
Nicole is
I didn't
my
become anything.
Nicole is my new manager, y'all. She doesn't know it yet. So let's do a poll. How many people think Nicole should be my new manager? Hit us up in the
And so like
comments.
I have to do it if it's in a
Well,
poll.
yeah, it's like, yeah.
The people have spoken. I
The
have to
people
do
have
it.
spoken. The people spoke. And I'm really considering her being like a regular co-host.
I
That
like
would
how
be
you just
super
say all
dope.
these, like, I'm considering this, and I'm just like, along for the ride. You just tell me what I'm doing. You've asked me multiple times, and every time
That's
I'm
not
like,
how that
no.
works. That's not how that works.
No.
Well, I mean, let's okay. We're gonna go off script for a minute here, even though the show is never
This whole
on script.
thing was a script. Where's my
No.
script? I didn't get one.
So let's recap, because what you just said, right? You said you love how I just say blah blah blah, about how this Nicole's gonna do this, and you just along for the ride, right? Well, how many times have you been on the show?
I don't know. Okay, so
It's
there's
a few
the first
times, right?
time. And
Brenda, why are you crawling on the floor?
maybe but with the camera's not
The
facing
camera
out.
can't see you. Like she's ducking and crawling on the
Like
floor,
it's
like
the lasers.
like she's back
of the
here.
alarm.
Yeah, hilarious. Anyways,
I don't know, maybe
Back-
like 4 times or something like that.
right. And all times, I've just kind of said, "Hey,
Got to walk downstairs.
hi, Brenda.
She's
from
down in the
Pretty Little Poppy.
basement.
How are you? You want to join us? You want to say hi to the people, your people? We hungry too.
I know, I am hungry.
But all 4 times, I've kind of asked like last minute, like even like today. We weren't supposed to do this today.
I know.
I was like, let's do it. And you was like, okay.
Yep.
So that's where it comes from.
Okay.
I feel like you just do it.
Just
Remember,
like
we
the
click.
Nike to your
Like
show.
we click. Like yeah. I mean,
We do what?
we click.
We what?
Click. We don't click.
Not click. Do it right. There you go.
I feel like that was a kiss. I don't do it as good as you. Yeah, see, yours is way
Like
better.
make it.
I don't do that.
Lick your lips.
Who?
Lick your lips.
Lip?
No.
He's about to have me say something bad. See, it's not the type. It's not real bar talk. This is One Life podcast.
Super sorry. I got confused because I'm
Yeah.
featured on that show so much. I don't even know where I'm at anymore.
Are you?
Uh-huh.
Well, you can actually contribute that to Mike Modell. What's up, Mike?
You guys are goofy.
Anyways, yeah, back to the show. So I really do feel like Nicole should I mean, you make the show amazing.
We'll see. We'll see.
Should
I'm
be-
always here on Fridays anyways. When
I
you do
know,
the
so you
show.
might as well just throw on the earphones, headphones.
We have to get me more comfortable ones though. I don't like these ones.
Oh, you want some beats like me?
Yeah, I want special ones.
Special?
Yeah. You
wow.
want my logo one on?
Are you being princessy right now? Princessy?
No, I'm knowing my worth.
Oh,
My time is really valuable,
hey,
and so from my
wow.
time.
There you go.
you know.
See, we learned something.
Yep.
There you go. See, and now I'm gonna get you some. But if I invest in them, gotta use them every week.
Okay. We'll see.
So let's do a
We'll
poll.
see. We'll talk.
So we got 2 polls going on, ladies and gentlemen.
I'll talk to your manager about it.
First poll: should Nicole be Mike Reed's manager? Second poll is: should Nicole be a co-host on the One Life podcast? And we're going to see what the people say next week. All right. Anything else?
Nope.
Nope. That's it.
Nope. I
You being
think
shy?
that's it. I'm not shy.
All right. Well, that's all I want to talk about today. I was kind of updating you guys on what we're doing. I will be back doing more shows every Friday. And again, just kind of recap on what I was talking about doing 100 episodes, because if I do continue to do the One Life podcast, which I am because I love doing it, I just had to really sit down and think about the game plan for the next 100, because that is a commitment. It is a lot of work, and I really have to, and I want to do something different. I just don't know what it is yet. Honestly, I want to do something. I don't want to change the show too much, but I want to change it just a little. I want to add something to it. I want to scale it. I don't want to scale it too big, but I do want to scale it. But I do want to add another element to it. I just don't know what that element is just yet. So maybe with Nicole's help.
Yeah, I'll talk to your manager about it.
Yeah, talk to my manager
I'll have
about
a business meeting with myself.
So when I see you talking to yourself, you're just having a
Just
meeting.
having a business meeting.
You're having a staff meeting.
That's all. Just mind your business.
So anyways, that's it. So I definitely will be back. Now I'll be back next week. You guys, so tune in. Shout out to all the people out there. Shout out to everybody at Pretty Little Poppy. Shout out to the community. Everybody out there that's doing good. Continue to do good. Let's continue to foster our relationships and, help one another and be positive and be caring, be kind, be grateful, because we only have one life and we're not promised tomorrow. So let's enjoy it. You can find Mike and Nicole here every Friday on the 1NELife podcast and Monday nights at Alchemy Road on the Real Bar Talk. I am kidding. I'm really not.
I know.
But I just got elevator music playing. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just pressing buttons. Hey, I don't know if y'all remember from my very first show, that was my
What is this?
it's an elevator.
I thought you were saying like actual elevator music, like the calm music, not
Oh.
like elevator mechanism.
Yeah. Because you didn't listen to the first show I ever did?
I don't think so.
It was about, my very first podcast show for all my loyal fans out there. The show was actually called Elevator.
Oh, okay.
So when Carlos and I had a guest, we would, introduce the guest. They would come on, and then we would, Carlos and I would decide what floor we wanted to take you to. So depending on your level of success or where we thought you was, we'd take you, to the penthouse, or you know what, I don't really like you today. We're going out to the basement.
Sounds rude.
We need to just, we was real.
Sounds real rude.
They're not. So, they come on, I would introduce them like, hey, so today we have Nicole from Dip Chocolate. Mm-hmm. She's in the elevator right now. We're going to the top floor. What floor are we taking Nicole to today? I think I want to take Nicole to the rooftop.
Yeah.
Because I want to be on the rooftop.
Yeah, good call.
Yeah, where the sun is, the lounge, the pool, throw on a bikini, have a margarita. And,
you're going to wear a bikini with your margarita?
No, I said you're going to throw on.
Is that what you're doing? That's what you want? That's what I heard.
No.
Yeah.
Not wearing a bikini.
I can make jokes too.
Oh, you want to do stand-up? Oh, that's what it is. We should add stand-up to the show.
You'll have to get that. Do you have that button? Not that button. No, the button. Is that like if it's a magical joke?
It's a magical moment, y'all, that I'm having with Nicole. She's here. All right, stop playing.
I'm super sorry.
People are like
I'll
getting bored with our show.
This is what it's going to be if I'm the co-host.
I know. I'm loving it. All right. So, we are out of here. That is enough for today. Thank you for joining us. Really appreciate you. You guys go visit Dip Chocolate Creations over at Pretty Little Poppy. Also support the Oreo. What is it? Oreo for Cause? Mm-hmm. You know what? Oreo for Cause?
Yep.
I feel like I'm saying it wrong.
Oreos.
Oreo for Cause?
Yeah.
Yeah. Go do that. Continue to support everybody. You got that?
No.
Got a mic drop for me?
Nope. I never do. See, that's the thing. I'll come up. I don't have one today.
Just say something positive.
I don't know.
You're so cute. All right, we are out of here, you guys. Thanks for dealing with us.
We're a mess.
Yeah, we are. We're a hot mess. Cute. All right, we out. Goodbye.